What's happening to telehealth? Welcome back to Zero Fat TV Think Different, where we break down the big stories that matter to you. Today, we're diving into a topic that could impact millions of Americans: the future of telehealth and Medicare's big changes. During the pandemic, telehealth became a lifeline, providing virtual doctor visits from the comfort of home. But now, major changes to Medicare's telehealth policies are on the horizon, and they might not be as convenient as you're used to. Could this be the end of telehealth as we know it? Let's find out. What's changing and why? During the pandemic, the federal government implemented temporary rules to make telehealth more accessible, allowing Medicare to cover virtual visits across state lines and removing barriers that once made telehealth difficult to use. But here's the catch. These emergency provisions are set to expire unless Congress takes action. Without an extension, millions of patients could lose access to vital services, especially in rural and underserved areas where telehealth has been a lifeline. The big question is, will lawmakers step up to protect this critical healthcare option, or are we about to see massive disruptions in care? Who will be affected the most? The expiration of these rules could have a massive impact on vulnerable populations. Older adults and people with chronic conditions rely on telehealth for consistent care without the hassle of in-person visits. Rural communities, where access to healthcare providers is already limited, could be hit the hardest. Additionally, private insurers and Medicaid programs may follow Medicare's lead, further reducing telehealth availability across the board. This isn't just about convenience. It's about access to essential care for those who need it most. The debate: pros and cons of telehealth. While telehealth has been a game changer, not everyone agrees on its long-term role. Supporters argue that it saves time, reduces transportation barriers, and improves access to specialists. On the other hand, critics worry about fraud, overuse, and the potential loss of in-person care's personal touch. Medicare's changes highlight this debate. Should telehealth remain as accessible as it was during the pandemic, or is it time to tighten the rules? The answer could shape the future of healthcare in the U.S. What can you do? So, what can you do about this? First, stay informed. Contact your local representatives and tell them how important telehealth is to you or your loved ones. Share your story. It could make a difference. Second, explore your options. Some private insurers might still offer telehealth benefits, so check your policy. And finally, subscribe to Zero Fat TV Think Different to stay updated on this and other critical topics. We're here to help you think differently about the issues that matter most. Telehealth, once a pandemic savior, is now at a crossroads. Medicare's temporary rules expanding access are set to expire, potentially cutting millions off from virtual care. Vulnerable populations, like seniors and rural communities, stand to lose the most. The debate over telehealth's future centers on balancing accessibility with concerns like fraud and overuse. To protect this vital service, it's crucial to stay informed and advocate for change. Thanks for watching Zero Fat TV Think Different, and remember, thinking differently starts with staying informed.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Zero Fat TV. You miss 100% of the shots you never take. Benny B. Jordan. Peace.